Why the offense has flowed so well. Not just, I mean, you're scoring a lot of points, getting yards, but, you haven't been throwing the ball behind guys. There haven't been too many guys jumping on the line. It just seems like it's looked better than it normally would 2 games into the season.
I feel like it's maturity. Again, I feel like we're not near close to our peak of what this team can potentially be. So I think it's just a matter of the work and an example of how these guys have practiced over the summer, over the spring, through fall camp, and I just feel like everything is going really smooth. Again, one of the biggest things that we wanted to see as a team is how we respond after a game like the Auburn, against a team, like Ball State, where we can come out and just play our game, play our standard, and just execute it. And I think we answered a lot of questions there. Again, it's going to be an exciting game this weekend.
What about getting another present to unwrap when Sammy comes back this Saturday?
Again, it's exciting to have him back. One of the most explosive players in college football, and he's definitely going to get loose this weekend. And it's just been it's been fun watching him practice and seeing how he responded to not playing those 2 games, and just been working as hard as if he was going to play, and just encouraging and leading in that standpoint. And I think it'll show exactly how much he's grown when he gets out there in that field too. I mean, nobody's really seen it yet, but he's so much more mature as a player from last year. So much more of understanding, how the game works, and it's going to be fun.
Is it easy to work him back in without, neglecting Nuke and some of the other guys?
I think so. And again, that's a challenge for us because, for example, if I'm out there on the field, I mean, you got a guy like that out there, automatically you want to get in the ball, but not to the sense that you're going to try to force it or anything of that nature. And for us as an offense, we kind of got to let the game come to us. And I think that's what we've been doing the past 2 weeks, just working and checking the flow of the game. And, we have a guy out there, it changes everything because of the presence that he has. But I'm confident that everybody's going to, get their touches and everything's going to be distributed evenly. And, again, it's going to be exciting to have a guy like that out there.
What have you talked to him, just try to get him through this whole ordeal? I mean, did you have to say anything to him, specifically to help him get through this? And what do you see on his face this week, knowing the excitement he's playing this weekend?
He's very mature. So, I think he understood the situation of not playing. All he's been doing is, encouraging those other guys, the young guys, helping those guys out. It was good to have him on the sideline with us over the weekend, just to give an input on what he's saying. But, yesterday was his first practice of actually, being out there, with us. Because, Coach had him working, scout team a little bit. Coach had him, taking reps kind of, in different positions. But, I was excited. I was smiling like, oh, we got him back, So it's gonna be fun. Again, can't really, make up for a guy like that of his stature and the way he plays the game. So, just excited to see him play.
At the same time, could you see a benefit for guys like Sharon Peake and Adam Humphrey, some other guys that maybe got a few more touches, a few more catches because Sammy was gone? Now they've got some confidence, and it just kind of expands what you can do.
And I think, the situation that happened was unfortunate, but I think it could have actually very well been one of the best things that happened, just in helping these other guys mature, and seeing a guy like, Sharon and Adams, and the way their confidence has grown within these games has been tremendous. So, again, those guys are going to get reps, they're going to play, and, they're going to be in it. You won't really tell the difference, but, it's just, we got Sammy out there, so it just goes to another level.
How important is it to make sure when you come out of the game, if it's the end of the game or if it's halftime or whatever it is, that you are sharp and ready to go for the following week when the ACC season kicks off, when the stakes get a little bit higher?
That's the biggest thing, and I think it never happens on game day. It always starts throughout the week of practice, and one of the things Coach emphasizes to us is win the day. Just go out there and give your best that day at practice. Practice is practice isn't always a fun thing. It's a struggle, but that's the things that help you grow. You know, especially, you know, when you're out there for 22 periods and it's just like, it's a grueling day, you know, especially with like classes and things of that nature. But, you know, for us, game days are supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be fun. And, you know, we practice a certain way. We practice the right way. And I think that's what's going to help this team out in the long run when we start this ACC play. Again, you know, we had a very good challenge this weekend. And, you know, there's going to be a tough stretch when we get into the ACC play, but encouraged the way this team's working.
Were you harsh yourself watching film of your performance as you were post game when you said you probably thought you could be 23 at 23?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, I really do feel like, you know, watching, I was like, you know, 1923 is cool, but looking back at it, you know, I really feel like I could have been 23 or 23. And, you know, that's just the nature of the game, and that's how my mindset kind of works. But, I mean, all we can do is keep growing from it.
Is there any reason why the first place shouldn't be a pass to Sammy Watkins?
Is there any reason why not?
Yeah.
Not sure. I think they definitely energize things. He very well might take it to the house. So who knows? You know, if it is, I'm gonna be shocked if he takes it to the crib. You know, he's been.
If you were calling plays.
If I was calling, I don't know. You know, it just depends. You know, I probably would get in the ball, honestly. But I mean, that's for the coach to decide. So.
You won't check to it or make an audible in case.
No, because you know, if things don't go the right way, then well, it's kind of hard not to go the right way. But you know,
Yeah, but if he singled up.
if you sing it up, I'm gonna take that matchup.
Anything else for Taj?
What have you seen from working with Ryan Norton the last few months? And he talked to us the other day how about he just prides himself on being a physical, kind of aggressive kind of guy.
Norton had a great game last weekend. Again, you know, he got in there very early in the game, you know, first quarter, and just seeing his growth and development has been awesome. I mean, you know, Dalton's a senior right now,
Yeah.
so anytime we get guys who can go in there in situations and compete, and I don't think I've seen anybody compete like him. You know, he's really mentally strong, but he's so passionate about the game that you know, I feel like he's going to be successful when he's out there in the field. So.
It seems like maybe the one area that hasn't been great is the ball game. What's been behind that? Because I know Morris has caught a lot of shots.
I think the teams don't really, they're not going to try to give us the deep ball. And I mean, that's just the nature of it, the type of players that we got here. But again, you know, still early in the season. We're going to connect on something eventually, you know, so we just got to keep working and keep taking what defense is giving us and just going from there.
Is it tough not to look ahead to Furman? I mean, to Florida State to look ahead?
I don't think so, especially looking at, you know, the history of college football and games that you think I'm going to look past, you know, this game to the next because, you know, last week you look at the Arkansas game and, you know, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Arkansas has Alabama this week. And, you know, I think realistically that's an example right there of what you can't do. Again, anytime you play an opponent that's, you know, not in your division or, you know, in your level, they're going to come out and this is their championship game. So for us, it's all about execution. It's all about playing our best, playing our standard, and just taking it from there. So I think that's one of the things that you have when you have a mature team and mature players is that every game is an important game. There's no game that's less relevant than others. So we got to come out and prepare this week.
I think Sammy, there's a lot of fast receivers on this team. Guys who are tall, look the part. What makes him unique?
I think his knowledge of the game, and his feel for everything out there in the field. You know, for Sammy, it's like he understands, you know, the way the defense is working, finding holes here and there, and you know, just his communication skills. You know, when you back to the sideline, you know, to me, to the coaches, is a big part of it.